It's boring. We're into week 3 of the month and talking about things related to adherence, the sticking to it side of things, the side that we often struggle with the most. And over the course of the next 5 days, I'm going to cover a number of potential reasons why we might struggle to stick to doing something and how we can perhaps approach it in a different way to make it easier to adhere to. And one of the principal reasons I find that people struggle to adhere to something is that it's just boring. The things that we easily adhere to, we enjoy. We don't have problems adhering to socialising, seeing our friends, watching our favourite TV programmes. Stuff that we find enjoyable to do is way easier to stick to. We don't even think of it as sticking to it. We just keep doing it on a regular basis. So therefore, if we're struggling to adhere to something in part because we find it boring, part of the answer at least could be how can we make it more enjoyable? What can we change about the way we do it? Hopefully you find sessions down at Rise considerably more enjoyable than previous exercise things you've done in the past, but there might be ways you can make it more enjoyable still. You can arrange to meet your other half or a friend or someone down there. You can get more involved in the social side. You can start coming to the social events, start posting more on Facebook, whatever works for you to make it more enjoyable. You can also maybe choose to track, if you're not already, with the new system that we've got, showing a score from every session and how you're improving week on week. Because from my experience, personally, and with a fairly high proportion of people, seeing clear, definite progress makes it more enjoyable. So in short, if we're struggling to stick to anything, there's a chance it's boring. How can we make it less so? Whether that be the sessions or the food side of it. How can we make the food that we eat more enjoyable, but still ticking the boxes of what needs to be done to create an average or take us in the right direction? It doesn't need to be plain. We don't need to live like a monk. We don't need to cut out all the stuff that we enjoy. We just perhaps need to create an average calorie deficit, maybe move in a direction of a bit more fresh, nutritious foods rather than processed stuff. But we can do that in a way that is enjoyable. So in short, if we find it boring, how can we make it more enjoyable and therefore easier to stick to?